Oh yeah, what's happening, y'all? But it is. Let me get it together and let a few folks come up in here. Let my special guest come up in here. What it is, I'm making red. What's up, Ash? What's happening? Y'all see what it is? Y'all see what it is? Look, and the back got some shit on it too. Yes, this motherfucker is comfortable. Very comfortable. Very fucking comfortable. What's up, kind of loco? The shit's very comfortable. Look, y'all see, because I need my hair done, so I gotta have something on my head, bro. You know what it is. Oh, yeah, so, I got my special guest. I'm checking to see what's going on. What's up, Acondo? What's happening? Hey, look, man, tell y'all something. Let me say this. When it comes to certain shit, and especially when you around your people, just know, fellas, your shit's always going to come out. So just know you have to be careful if you want to do dirt or do anything that other than what you say you're going to do. Make sure you do that shit by yourself. Hence why when you see people have get-togethers, you will never see me with them. They don't fuck with me like that, so I'm not a part of it. I will not and shall not be a part of that. Number one. Number two, I live here. Y'all motherfuckers are guests, which means y'all need a motherfucker from here so y'all can go do some shit to have fun. I don't need that. I'm from here. This is home. So I can do what I want to do. But I'll tell you this, you will never, ever, ever see any video, any live footage, or hear any stories of me doing anything around anybody that's on fucking YouTube that run their motherfucking mouth. No, ever. I'm not bringing you no bottles of alcohol. I'm not bringing you shit. Ever. No. What's up, opulent ugly? Because what y'all are going to have to realize is fellas run their mouths. Fellas run their mouth more than women. But these are the fellas y'all skin and grin with. When are y'all gonna open your eyes and when are you going to realize? Not saying that every single one of y'all do some fucked up shit. I'm not saying that. However, let me throw this out here. This is home for us in the entire DFW area. So just know if this is home for us, which means your ass is a visitor here, which means you're easily identifiable from people that live here. If you understand what I'm saying, press one like champ style. If you understand what I'm coming to, shout out to champ style, press one. Because I will not, cannot, shall not, will not ever go somewhere and show my ass because I don't know who knows who, and I will not do something other than be my motherfucking self. What's up, PGH Big Dog? What's up, Gabe? I will not, cannot, shall not All y'all know about me is we gonna drink, which is legal, by the way. So we can drink all motherfucking day. Now, what you do when you leave this motherfucker has nothing to do with me. But you will not hear about me on the airways providing you anything that is not legal. My name will not be tied to any of that. However, y'all better be careful because I don't know why y'all act like these motherfuckers in this YouTube streets don't run their motherfucking mouth and have your name all in their shit, saying what you have provided to them. I don't know why y'all don't understand that. See it? That's what it say. I guess mine said hi because I got boobs and shit. But I mean, I could turn around and show y'all what it got, but y'all ain't gonna be able to see it because I had to do a whole 360 and shit. It's cold in a motherfucker. And then yeah, I got my hoodie on because my hair ain't done. I got a hair appointment at 7 a.m. So yeah, straight like that. But I'm gonna need y'all to grow up, grown people who swear they know a lot. I'm gonna need y'all to do better. Because if you say, no, I'm talking about a condo, it wasn't me. It was the one eyed man or the man with the little hand from, you know what I'm saying? That's my strong hand. Yeah, it was him. Dang it, nothing to do with me. But what I'm saying is, what y'all heard about me? Did I bring something to you? Did I provide anything? Did I put you in an environment for you to win? Nope. You can't connect me in anything because I didn't do it. Because I wasn't there and I don't hang out with everybody. But what I will say is that while a lot of motherfuckers will, eventually come out and hang out in my city where I don't fuck with everybody. And if 20 or 30 motherfuckers come out here, I only probably talked about 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers. Understand, you can't reach out to me for shit. Cannot, will not, can't reach out to me for shit. But they can reach out to other motherfuckers for shit. And they're gonna go jump. And they're gonna go say, bring it to you. They're gonna go do what they do. Not me. I'm not a part of it. I'm not on speed dial. Are you Thickums with the connections to take Ash? Nope. I'm just Thickums. I don't got no connections, bro. I don't know shit. Mm-mm. I may be Thickums, but I know. Look, depending on who's saying it, hey, I sent you a screenshot. They said I was fat, so I mean, depending on who it is. Oh my gosh, look, here is my special guest. Look who it is, y'all. Hello. What's up, Trick?
Hey man, I apologize. I'm not gonna lie to you. I doze off and went to sleep. And
Hey, look, I
when
ain't
you
gonna
get
talk
my
about you.
age, sometimes it's hard to get up. I
Yeah,
apologize, but I'm here
I ain't gonna
a
talk.
little
Look,
bit.
I ain't gonna talk about you, cause you see, my hair ain't done, but you see, I got on the merch Q&A sports. Look, loving sports, and I got
What
some on the back, but I can't show y'all right now.
what is that?
That's for me and Ash. Me and Ash new show. The liquor spot is done, and this is where we at.
Oh shit, ain't nothing wrong. Okay, cool. You got them in double. You got them in double smalls.
Really? Yeah. Look. We got a whole bunch of sizes.
Yeah, hold. Let me get myself situated first,
You sure damn special.
and then yeah. I can't see the chat people yet. Anybody in the chat room? Anybody in the chat room?
Yeah. We got Tay. What's up, Tay? Ash, Kona Loco, Gabe, Opulent LD, a condo. Uh, let me see. Opulent LD. Let me see. Omega Red was up in here. Ricky Williams in here. What's happening? Jeffrey H. Lopez was in here. So it is. We gonna do our thing, whether we got one person or we got 10, 15. You know, we
Hold
finna make some shit shake around here. So,
on,
you
hold on
know,
a
we
second. My
got some
damn,
shit to say.
my damn phone. Hold on a second, man. I'm trying to get like I said, trying to get situated. Oh man, I dozed off and went to sleep. I was like, I'm gonna have about 15 minutes. Shit, shit.
Yo ass.
I'm trying to get my laptop going.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, I had to, do something for you. You know what I'm saying?
And I appreciate that more ways than two. I'm
You
about to show
know,
my face. I'm about to show my face in a second.
oh yeah, take your time. Shit, it's up to you. Look, this all the face they finna get. Cause if I take this off my head, they can be like, oof. And I'll be like, yeah, I feel the same way y'all feel like, oof, what are we doing? I'm not really sure. But I will say I'm closing deals better than Al Heyman around this camp right now. I'm
Why
making
do I,
some
hey,
shit.
this sound like a sound like an echo or something? Not an echo, but you can you hear me pretty good?
Yeah, I can hear you pretty good.
Okay, what's your what's your thing on YouTube?
Quick.
Okay, Queen. I'm sorry, I figured. I don't see you.
Oh shit. Look,
Oh,
yeah.
I see. Hold on.
There you go.
I have something to say. That's you, right?
Yep, that is I. yeah,
Where my
yeah.
damn arrow at? Hold on.
What you need me to send you another link?
No. I mean, I'm doing it from my phone, but I get on my laptop and
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, quarter horse 42.
Okay. Well, I like I got a bad connection. Or is it me?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just dropped another link. Yeah. So yeah, that's my the government name. But like I say, when it comes to, get-togethers and individuals, I just kind of find myself outside of the loop. So I can definitely stay outside of the loop because that loop inside ain't got shit to do with me. So I kind of move differently as a woman, and I would hope that as men they will move differently. And so here is, my other special guest. You'll recognize him.
Trick.
What's going on, man?
That's kind of
Hey,
loco.
I ain't spoke to you in a while, bro. Usually you FaceTime me, hit me up. I ain't heard from you in a while. You good?
His ass been
Man, I'm
working.
good, man. I'll be speaking to you sometime, man. You never say nothing back, man.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, I was in your live like last Sunday. And I hit you up while I said hi. You didn't speak. You didn't say nothing back.
Man, you know I'm old, blind, and high.
Hey, I'm right behind you, man. So it's all gravy. How you doing, brother? You okay?
Yeah, it's all good, man. Yeah, man. Go ahead on and do one of them.
Oh, trick. Hold on, I hear echo. Somebody got the background up.
Might be. But got a who?
Okay, there we go. The background was loud. Okay, so we got the sound right. All right.
Is it
So
me?
well, it's muted now, so I don't hear the echo in the background. So I'm gonna say this. The reason behind me doing this. What's up, PGH Big Dog? What's up, Tay? Saint Cruising, my Saint Cruising. 503. The reason behind this particular live is because I really wanted to get Trick and show him some appreciation, which is what's not happening on YouTube. And a lot of motherfuckers want to take advantage of shit. Like they don't, I'm talking about they don't need to pay homage to what the fuck is happening around here. I've been around YouTube. I've been around for a lot longer than a lot of these new motherfuckers. I've seen a lot of shit. I've
Mm-hmm.
been around a lot of shit. I've been slept on. I've been shitted on by a lot of motherfuckers that smile in my motherfucking face every goddamn day. And I've been shitting on by motherfuckers I wouldn't think would shit on me, but yet here we are. and they will do, still doing, and they don't want to acknowledge it, and that's cool. It is what it is. But I will say this, you know, uh, you know, trick, to some of the motherfuckers you going to, acknowledge and say names. I don't fuck with them, but just because I don't, they ain't done nothing to you, you know, I don't have no problem with you, not rocking with them. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I just don't because I know, they've been full of shit to me, and I have my own separate reasons of why I don't
Right.
fuck with assholes. So they haven't been an asshole to you because you do what you do and you are a man. Meanwhile, they be assholes to women because that's just what the fuck they do. So and kind of look, I appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? You want to see her cool? Do your motherfucking thing. But so we finna fuck all this. We finna get some shit started. So, here's my first question for Trick. You ready? I mean, if you got some questions, by all means, voice your shit, talk your shit. We gonna cuss. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. You can say what the fuck y'all want to say. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? The respect for shit, from what I've seen, the shit we say on here is a lot more light than a lot of these motherfucker shit I've seen on them motherfucker shit panel. And they're yelling and screaming and all this shit over here. So we finna make some shit shake and do what the fuck it is. So, Trick, my first question. How you got started in boxing? Like, what was your initial primary, like, fuck all this, fuck everything else. This is where my primary focus is. What was that moment for you?
Hmm. I first got started in boxing. I might have been in maybe a freshman in high school. Back in last think 90 or 91. We had there's a fighter named Mike Williams, and if you go watch Rocky 4 or 5. He played Union. Yeah, 4. He played Union Kane. Um, he's actually from Louisiana, but he fought out of my hometown of Conroe, Texas. And me and he came in. I was working in the grocery store, and he came in there, and we thought he played football. He goes, "No, man, I box." And then I ran into him again because my dad had a club. He used to come to my dad's club and stuff, and we used to talk about boxing. He got me into boxing pretty much. So that's the first professional fight I ever met. So that's how I got into boxing. Been hooked ever since.
Okay, okay. So was there any other sports that may have tried to deter you from boxing, or you was like, man, fuck all that. Boxing is where I'm finna be, and I'm finna, do my primary focus for here. Or you kind of ventured out a little bit and was like, let me try this for a little bit and see if I can make some shit shake.
You said I was trying. It was another sport. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I can't hardly.
yeah. Was it another sport that you may have tried to do
Oh,
that may have deterred you from boxing and like, let me try this for a little while and see if I can take a stab at it, or you just was like, fuck all that, I'm boxing straight and narrow.
not really. I always like basketball, football. I played I ran track in high school, but just running track and stuff like that. I always love boxing. I mean, like I can tell you what, I think I probably got maybe about 1,000 fights, maybe a little bit more. I used to put
Nice.
my tape inside the VCR and just let it run. Tuesday night fights, when the fights just come on the forum back in the day.
Mhm.
CBS, ABC. I used to watch all the fights and record them. So I got a lot of fights and stuff. So that kind of kept me busy with that.
Nice. Okay, kind of lucky. You got anything?
Yeah, Trick. I mean, I know you've been in the game for a long time and all that. Have you ever thought about opening your own avenue, man? Why haven't you uh did some content on your own?
Yeah, I thought about it. I kind of said that I'm gonna start doing something on Saturday mornings. Because I got a channel on YouTube. I played with it. First time I ever messed around and played with it when I was in Vegas for the Pacquiao and Ugas fight. But for some strange reason, I was talking, but nobody could hear me. And I think Bruce Goes was in there. He was like, "Hey, Trick, I can't hear you." So, but yeah, I've thought about it, and eventually, I'm probably gonna end up doing it. Get
Yeah.
get my own stuff.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna be right there, front line and center.
Yeah, I
So,
think that'd be a good idea. I'm sorry, quickly. Did you
oh no,
was
you
gonna
good.
ask something?
Yeah.
I just think
Um,
it's a great idea for you to go that route because you know so much, and I think it would come out more authentic if you was to do it yourself rather than a lot of the stuff I see out here. Now you know me and you talk in the background, so we know some of the same people. It just was it would seem like authentic and better quality content to me.
Yeah, I'm looking in the chat. I'm gonna say you should trick. Yeah, I thought about it. Just I don't know. You need to. Everybody say you. Everybody tell me that, man. I hear that all the time, man. You
yeah.
need to. You need to. Yeah, yeah. So,
But this is what this live is about, is
mhm.
paying homage to Trick, only because I know, like I said, I've been around for a very long time. Trick, we go back a long minute. And I felt, just like I did with Ash, Gabe, you needed some recognition because of what you do. And a lot of people don't know is a lot of the shit that you do offline is very important. I mean, you are responsible for a lot of these, previous champs being on a lot of the channels now. It's because of you. Now, I know a lot of shit happens. So here's my question. Who are your current favorite fighters? And do you have one specific fighter right now, or is it a cluster of them right now?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. My favorite fighters to watch. I like Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence. I like Wilder.
Mhm.
I like this kid. This Eric Morel. I'm sorry, Eric Morel. The Morel kid. I like
Morel,
him.
yeah, I know his first. Yeah, I know his last name. I can't think of his first name right now, but
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, I
like
know what you're talking
him.
about.
David
Um,
Burrell, the Cuban.
yeah, the kid, the Xander. I like that kid right
Right,
there. I like
yeah.
him. I'm trying to think of somebody else I like. Even with the female fighters, I like Amanda Serrano.
Yes.
Yeah, Katie Taylor. I like them. But my favorite fighter actually is Jamal Charlo. That's my favorite. Actually, my favorite fighter, Jamal Charlo.
Yeah.
And I'm in close with the camp, so I get the lowdown every now and then. So
Excuse me. Oh yeah. So I have another one. So, as far as your favorite fighter being one of the Charlos, at this particular point today, not speaking previously, not speaking in future, as far as today, if you had, a few pieces of advice for him, if he was listening right now, what would be your advice to him that would encourage and make him better than what he is today?
um,
Mm,
that's a good question. You concentrate more on his career and his family. I see him get on his live sometimes, and he tend to get away from that.
mhm.
I don't like the fact that sometimes that he makes comments about the fans. You know what I'm saying? Him or his brother. Y'all know what they said. You can't be doing that because we the one pay y'all bills. You know what I'm saying?
That.
So, but other than that, just keep training.
Mhm.
And you're gonna be hopefully a Hall of Famer one day. Listen to your trainer, listen to Ronnie Shields. You got a great coach. Because some coaches probably wouldn't put up with some of the stuff that he does kind of outside the ring. You know.
Yeah, kind of loco. You got anything?
Ah, I mean, other than those fighters, man, what do you think about who do you think is the best prospect coming up right now, man? Out of all of them,
The best boxer coming up,
prospect.
best prospect coming up.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll just go back to or go back again. I like that kid Xander Zayas. I like him.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, I like him. He got some great potential, and
Yes, you do.
yeah, especially out of the young prospects coming up. That's
Hmm.
the guy right there. to be on the lookout and to watch for him.
Okay. Trick, let me see. Kind of look, you got anything for him before I drop my next question? Because I got questions.
Nah, you go ahead. I'll start thinking along, man. You know, as you go. All right.
Okay. All right. My next one is what is it, or why did you start reaching out to the, boxers of, previous, I don't want to say history, even though they are a part of history, but as far as, I don't want to call them, seasoned or anything, because they are very much needed in my opinion, as far as guidance and what is going on in today's history when it comes to boxing. So what made you start reaching out to those types of boxers from, I guess, our past times?
Well, these fighters today, they have people to help them manage their money
Mhm.
and to be looking out after a little bit better as the way the fighters yesterday. There's a lot of fighters right now that are doing, from yesterday, they're doing bad. I'm not gonna call any names, but I mean, I've spoken with them on the phone with an interview. They've actually came to the show. Drew, you see me on Drew's show, come to the show, and they talk to us and stuff like that. And I hear stuff behind the scenes, and I just thought one day, hey man, I'm gonna start reaching out to some of these fighters that I grew up watching. And it started with one fighter, and I think I got more fighters' phone names on my phone than I do family and friends. So, and just reaching out to them, because a lot of them guys, man, they're shocked that somebody actually reaching out to them, that somebody thought about them, And one thing that really hurt me really bad when I used to reach out to Emmanuel Augustus on Instagram, and I thought I was talking to him, but I wasn't. I was talking to a guy that actually handles him, and he told me that Emmanuel he got shot in the head back in like 2003 to somewhere. He got shot in the head, and he still has that same. He was still left with that memory when he got shot in the head as to where he was a fighter. It's like he is stuck there. And then when the guy went and picked him up, I was on the phone with him. He was like, "Hey man, you got a fan on the phone," and he put it on speaker. He was like, "Hey, like they're talking real loud. Goes, could I fight? Could I fight? Was I good? Could I fight?" And man, that hurt right there, because these and I tell these guys, once you're done fighting, these promoters, these managers, these networks, they don't care nothing about you. When you put money, you put asses in the seats, you bought them money. After you're done fighting, you're irrelevant to them. So that's why I reached out to them guys, man, to give these guys a voice and let them tell their story.
Yeah, was that a moment of clarity for you? That was like, okay, I should keep doing this, because there's no telling who I may be able to speak with that may be like this or worse off than this. So I'm going to keep going and keep doing what I'm doing so that I can, I guess my way of paying homage to them. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't really worried about or concerned about yesteryears, if that's what we want to call it. Because to me, being that I'm someone who is still learning a lot, to me, this shit is like today, like right now for me. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Is that what that is for you?
Yeah, and my thing is, like, you got these fighters that's fighting today, like Keith Thurman, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford. While all these guys is fighting today, hopefully in the next 10, 15 years, somebody come and take my place and talk to them guys. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know what the future holds.
Yeah, they got some big ass shoes to fill, because the shit that you do on the back end, look here, that shit takes patience.
Yeah, and the one good thing, like I say, I'm on Drew's channel, and with Storm we do the show on Sundays, and one thing is reaching out to the fighters, and like I say, giving them a voice, because let's say at the end of the day, we can't take this for granted, because like I say, these fighters is fighting today. We don't know right now But I say you might talk to them in the next few years or so. They'll
Mhm.
be talking loud. They'll be slurring their speech, and you hear that, and you just like, man, golly, man, you think you wish it was something you could do. You
Mhm.
wishing boxing would have a union, but you don't have a union. And some other thing, like I don't know if you're gonna ask me. I was gonna get with you about this in anyway, but like I've been working on a series of letters,
Yeah.
pushing for some of these retired fighters to get jobs as judges.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, we talked about that. That was like some part, I think that might have been earlier part last year. I think it was like literally after I started recovering. No, 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 no. That was 2020 when we started talking about that. Like, I think it might have been, it was shortly after I had my ankle surgery. Remember? Because I was just at home and I wasn't doing a whole bunch of shit. So that's when you kind of brought it to me and, we kind of started talking about it. But yeah, that's how long it's been since we even had this particular conversation. And I'm like,
Mm.
y'all literally have no idea of things that Trick does on the back end, which, like I said, is why a lot of the shit that happens now, even on channels I don't go to, you know what I'm saying? I don't, just because people have, don't have issues with, certain individuals that I have, that doesn't mean they can't be cool with them because I'm not going to shun them because they don't, because they don't have issues. I have my own issues with certain specific individuals. And I mean, hell, if you don't know shit, all you do is check the chats that I'm in. It will show you the individuals that I have issues with. And Trick is good across the board. Trick don't step on nobody's toes. Trick does what he does. And I feel, to me, that he needed appreciation because it's
Thank you.
lacking out here. No, no problem. It's lacking. People don't want to give thanks. They don't want to pay homage. They just want to, reach out to you. Hey, can I get this? Let me get this. Let me do that. And it's like, no, that's not what it is. For you to have the relationship that you have with these individuals that you have to form a bond with them, and that's not something that you can just build in 2 hours. You have to spend time with these individuals because you don't know what they've gone through or what they've been through.
Yeah.
So the fact that you take the time and spend time with them and get to know them, and you get to know them on the back end, as far as individuals, not as fighters.
Right.
You get to know them as fighters later on during your conversation. But when you meet them, you're meeting them as an individual for one, a fighter as, second, or shit, or however you want to do it, or hell, a fighter lastly. You know what I'm saying? And it's, to me, I wish that was something that, I was able to do more often, because you can't just it takes a certain type of, I don't know what to call it, but a certain type of to just meet someone who's gone through something, and for them to open up and just talk to you like
Mm.
shit. I've been knowing you like a dude off the corner.
Yeah.
You know what
Right.
I'm talking about? So I appreciate the patience that you have with them. And sometimes that's what's needed for certain individuals. They just need a listening ear, not someone that's just there to listen to them and then go blast they shit all over social media, because everything don't need to be spoke on. And sometimes it's okay to just shut the fuck up and listen to somebody. You ain't got to just, want to hear what they do so that you can try to blast them. That's not what's needed. And to the individuals that do shit like that, karma got your name on it. They just ain't got your number. But your
Yes,
number
Hmm.
coming. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
hmm
agree.
Yeah. Kind of Loco, you got anything?
yeah, Trick Nolte, man. I know you talk to a lot of these Hall of Famers, and sometimes they're not even Hall of Famers, man. But is there one situation that sticks out to you, like a memorable conversation that you had behind the scenes with a particular boxer, man, that you might want to share with us?
Yeah. Good. Yeah. You know what, Connor, man? It's so many, man. Like when I talk to these guys, sometimes it's not even an interview. I just like, because like for the most part, what I do when I get them on the phone, none of these guys are hitting me up now. They've been seeing what's been going on. Just recently, man. and he was on Bruce Gold's channel as well. His name is George Jakovic. He is a former HBO producer.
I'm sub to him.
Oh, for real? Oh
Yes,
my gosh, man! I
yes.
mean, yeah, that speaks volumes that you know that he's watching what I'm doing, you know, and me and him connected, and then I got him on these airwaves, and he went and did a show with Bruce Goals. He's open to do. He really didn't know anything about this, you know what I'm saying? So now he does, and me and him he told me that one thing he told me that he said he witnessed the night that when Antonio Margarito got busted with the hand wraps. He said he was back there when that happened.
Ooh, what
Um,
happened? Elaborate on that because they literally just showed, the beginning of it and showed what was out there, in the ring. You know what I'm saying? They just, and they try to edit what they can. And I've only literally seen, like, to me, what it looked like was videos pieced together, even though it's showing this from this particular network, which I'm not giving them any shine. But tell me, I'm glad you brought it up because I was going to ask you about that. If you knew anything about it, tell me what happened that was not shown.
well, from what I understand, and Bruce Gold can kind of back me up on this too, where he was saying that a piece of plastic or something fell out the wrap
Hmm.
when it was in the back. And I mean, when you hear stuff like that, like he's witnessed a lot of stuff, man. And we got to get him on some more of these channels because he has a lot of stories. And go back to what you were saying, Conor Loco. Just some of I've heard a lot of crazy. I've heard some crazy stuff, some good stories. Don't get me started on Bob Arum. I've heard some stuff about Bob Arum. Like put it to you this way. I was talking to Roy Jones, right?
Hmm.
And normally when a fighter comes out for the Olympics, after the Olympics, they're destined for him to get a world title. So they're gonna move him real slow, but they're gonna move him good to the least resistant pass to a world title. Oscar De La Hoya fought for the WBO title in his 12th professional fight against a guy named Jimmy Breedall.
Hmm.
James Toney and Roy Jones was in their primes and they were fighting, get ready to fight. Bob Arum wanted to put James Toney and Roy Jones on the undercard to Oscar De La Hoya, who had 12 fights.
What?
Yep.
Okay. I did not know that.
Yeah. He wanted him to take a back seat to Oscar De La Hoya. And Roy
I
and
did not
Roy
know
both of
that.
them said no. But they end up being the main event. But they just show
Hmm.
you everything that's been going on. Like I say, stuff that I hear. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, I mean,
I'll take your word
it's
for it because I
I've heard a
didn't know
lot of
that.
stuff, man. Just you think about I spoke to a certain fighter and he told me that he was looking for his manager. They was in a foreign country and he couldn't find his manager, so he decided to go get some breakfast. He
Hmm.
walked a couple of blocks down from the hotel room, and his manager was sitting there having breakfast with the opposing team.
Come on, bruh. You
Yeah.
can't do
This
that.
Yep.
happens a lot though, Queen. I've witnessed it myself.
That's
Mm.
cold blooded. Like, okay, so with that story that you just said, Trick, and being that Local cosign, that, I mean, and for someone like me that is literally not like put my whole body into boxing. I got a foot, I got, a finger in that motherfucker. And so I don't really know everything like y'all, but to hear this type of shit, boxing is worse off than I thought this little motherfucker was. You know how you put them little kids in the corner and you give them now like sit your little motherfucking ass down before I drop kick you in the forehead.
Right.
But I'm not gonna drop kick you in the forehead, but it sounds nice as I'm saying it.
Hmm.
That's what boxing looks like. That little kid that got all them gold, look, all them silver teeth in their mouth across the front and down there. Like you sit your ass down for punching your fucking mouth. I don't do that, but that's just what them kids
Right.
mean. So
Yeah.
boxing is in a worse off state. So, you
Well,
know, so here's a personal question that I have because, and I gotta say this because Trick, we've been around for a minute. And I ain't trying to be no dickhead or anything, but
Mm,
fuck it. Fuck it, fuck all that shit. So I remember I'm not gonna, say which specific chat room it was, but I'm pretty sure you know exactly which one I'm talking about. But what chat room was it that made you, that pretty much made you stop going to majority of the channels that you used to go to? Look, do I need to do this?
you know what? Let me tell the story.
Okay.
Let me tell you the story.
All
And a
right.
lot of people don't know this,
Mm-mm.
but
I know, but y'all
yeah, a
about to
lot of
get
people. I
enlightened
know you don't.
today.
A lot of people don't know this, and everybody in chat, y'all almost everybody that y'all probably don't like. I was almost on that person's or their channels because of the way people was coming to me in the chat room. You know what I'm saying? And there was some people out there, man, that was blocking me in the chat room. Saying this and saying that, and everywhere I go, I'm getting blocked. I'm getting blocked. I got to email this person, hey man, why am I getting blocked in your chat room? When I first came here, man, I came to listen to boxing. I didn't know what a fence rider was. That term there just is unbelievable. That fence rider crap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and I'm gonna name some names. It was Ronald Finkley,
Mm,
the hyphy dude,
mm.
and I think Bush Dog or something. Oh man, I used to get into it with them guys all the time in the chat room. My thing is, I dropped my email in there because I didn't know what the problem was. I'm like, dude, you got a problem with me? Here's my email, bro. That's all you got to do. Just drop.
I do know that they were a part of a crew. I don't think Finkley might have been a part. I think Finkley was operating individually, I believe. I would want to say that he was operating individually or on behalf of a specific cluster of
Hmm.
individuals. I don't know if he like I said, I don't know if he's a part of the cluster, but it is to each his or her own shit. I don't fucking know. But I will say that those particular individuals that you named, it was a group of them, and they was always on some bullshit.
Yeah,
I
they were.
personally have the bullshit that they were on, and even back then, and I was like, boy, I swear, I wanted to piece the shit out of them.
And let me say
And
this. Let me
mm-hmm,
say this. But uh, and it's when I say a lot of this mess went down. Ack Reacher.
Act
Um,
always been cool.
yeah, Ack. If it was 503, what's the L5 player? When all this mess went down, um, they had my back. You know what I'm saying? Salute to them three. And then this goes where Drew Titan had my back also. And Drew never met me. Well, we had talked on Facebook. He never met me or nothing like that. But um, he stood up for a brother. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I saw
Absolutely.
what was going on with what he was doing on his channel, and I took what I know and what I can do and brought it to his channel, and that's how me and him got formed. So, you know, shout out to Drew, salute to him because, like I say, he's one of the few people that had my back and stood up for me. Because actually, you got people like I'm gonna say H Money. A lot of people like H Money. I could have been over there on H Money show. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I know people don't like Punch Drunk. I could have been on Punch Drunk show. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I'm doing now.
And
But
look at where you at. Right here
yeah,
with a look like I turn to say with a like me. Oh my panel like with some Ike Turner stank on it. But I mean, hey, they in my to me, being that I've known you for a very long time and you have not deterred from the plan that you have set forth out here, you have set out and done exactly what you needed to do, what you said you were going to do, and you haven't changed from that plan, which is a lot more than what I can say for a lot of individuals out here. I will say that a lot of motherfuckers who, listen to what people tell them to do and they operate the way motherfuckers tell them to operate, especially motherfuckers that, I don't fuck with and I don't rock with, but just because I don't rock with them don't mean everybody can't. You know what I'm saying? But, I have my own separate individuals issues with specific individuals and they know who they are. I'm not like, a lot of the fellas that want to just blast that shit out loud and put it on the airwaves. No, I've spoken specifically. The motherfuckers, I've spoken to one person who, above all, and I've spoken to them specifically. So they know where I stand. It's one I will say that has no idea where I stand, but I'm pretty sure he has an opinion about where I stand. And I've heard, he's said some shit about me, but it is what it is. But just because I don't fuck with him, don't mean other motherfuckers ain't gonna fuck with him because, first and foremost, he's a man.
Mhm.
And being around this environment, fellows are gonna listen to men and take men's word above anything, no matter what they say.
Yeah.
They could be lying, which I mean, we just gonna say what it is. Some
Yeah.
motherfuckers look, some motherfuckers be out here lying like a motherfucker dropping they motherfucking news. And y'all motherfuckers heads be all up they motherfucking ass. Just call it what it is.
I could never understand that.
And I don't go over there. I'm unsub to the motherfuckers, but y'all, some of y'all, not on the panel, but some of y'all motherfuckers in the chat be showing them motherfuckers a lot of motherfucking love. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. If you're lying and the information that you're putting out is a whole motherfucking lie, how in the hell can I be behind you? I can't even trust your little motherfucking ass in front of me. So how in the hell can I step behind you about the words that come out your mouth? It's not gonna motherfucking happen. I don't. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
kind of look, you got something to add to that before I move on to the next question?
Yeah, yeah.
Some juicy
I was
shit.
gonna say, and a lot of people don't know this, but Trick is here, so he can vouch for this, man. I could have had a lot of these people on my show. Trick reached out to me a long, long time ago and said, "Hey, man, I can get you such and such on the show. Hey, man, I can get you such and such on the show." What did I always tell you, Trick? I said, "I'm good. I'm good. You just keep doing what you're doing. I got this over here." You know what I'm saying? Because I've never been one like I was never been an interview guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Right.
but Trick Nolte can vouch for this, man. I just don't want people to abuse Trick Nolte because of the connections he has either. I want him to. How do you decipher, man, who to help, who not to help Trick Nolte? Because
Ooh.
yeah,
Well,
Yeah, because me personally, I'll be like, fuck everybody, but that's just me.
you know what? I'm glad that's a good question. I actually had a guy call me and say, "Hey, I know this guy that want to get some fighters on the show. He tried to get a couple of fighters on the show and they canceled on him. And he want to holler at you." I said, "Okay." So me and the guy talked on the phone, and I'm not gonna say his name on the airwaves, but I'm gonna get I can get with you behind the scenes about that. And we talked on the phone, and I said, "Okay, well, let me sleep on it."
Hmm.
And and I did that, and I said, "Look, that's all I ask. Just give me a shout out." You know what I'm saying? Because when I start my own stuff, people be like, "Oh, well, that's that dude that got somebody on got so and so on his show." I said, "Just give me a shout out." So when I hooked him up with some fighters, he did his show, and I was in the chat room participating. He didn't acknowledge me one time, and I said, "You know what? All it takes is one time," and
Hmm.
that was it. That's why I'm over there with us. I'm over there on Drew's channel.
yeah.
Drew don't ask me for nothing.
Hmm.
He's never asked me for anything. And now the Stormy B man never asked me for nothing. I'm over there because I want to be over there because, like I say, if you do something for me, I'm gonna do something for you. And it's been more people I've actually reached out to. "Hey man, you want to get some fighters on your show?" That's for you. Like I say, because my thing is I got them on the phone. I ain't nothing but a phone call away.
What did I used to always tell you? When you ask me what I always tell you, I'm good, man. I don't need it.
I know it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
I've done the same thing before, man, and had them do even worse than that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Get burned. Yeah.
They go on these lies acting like they got the contact, and you know, like I'm gonna give you an example, man. I brought somebody on. I'm not gonna mention names either, because you know I ain't messy like that.
Right. I understand.
I'm about to be in just a minute.
Oh well, shoot, you know we want to get there. We can get there. I get messy with it. I just don't know what all
Oh,
what all
yeah,
you
me
gonna allow
too.
me to say up on here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But because I ain't got no problem mentioning his name, I'm just saying. But the thing was, man, it was a female boxer, man, and she had a good cause going as well. You know what I'm saying? And I said, look, you know, I can get her on your show, man, but you know, we gotta promote this awareness and shit, because you know of this baby that she got, and et
Mm-hmm.
cetera, et cetera, and you know, this is, you know, being sponsored by DV tracksuits and da 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 da
Mm-hmm.
da. Bruh, he got this female on the show, which was Sulema Urbina, and bruh, me and the representative from DV Tracks was all in the chat. He did not once mention us, nor the cause, nor nothing. He just ran
Damn,
with that damn
That's
interview.
that's
And I said,
not
you
how
know
it
what?
man.
goes.
And people wonder why I don't hook nobody up no more. It's because I went through that experience and I said, the hell with that. That's why I had asked you the question, Trick Nolte.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, I mean, and y'all know when I, get to talking, and I may have had, I'm not gonna say how many drinks I've had, but it's been quite a few. So I'm
You
gonna
all
just
right?
say,
You good?
fuck all this. Look, let's go and get on to the shit. So,
Hold on. Let me say something real quick before you start. You
go
know
ahead.
what? I'm not gonna say this person's name,
Okay.
but you, Quinn, you know what I'm talking about. This person was down in was down, down, down,
Hmm.
and I helped this person get up. Help this person get up.
Yeah.
You know, but it's all gravy though. You know, I can't, like, I put it to you this
Mm.
way. I'm gonna say one name. You see, hey, Conor Loco, you see Lion killing Nate, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
Who you think hooked that up?
You?
And look,
Thank you.
and speaking of shit that's no longer
But you know Nate lived right down the
around,
street from me. You knew I knew this already, right?
No, I didn't
look,
know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah. This
look,
Nate stay a couple blocks from me, bro.
look,
Wow, really? Okay,
look,
okay. I didn't know
look,
that.
look. Let me go and look. Fuck all. Look, let me go and just put this shit on air. You know what I'm talking about? So, based off this shit that we didn't seen happening. Trick. You my dog, and you done seen the shit I done went through with because of that
Right,
situation. Which look, because when that shit happened and went downhill, what you went through, or do I need to start where I went through for you to then, put in where you went through because of that situation? Because I caught
right.
backlash. The motherfuckers blackballed me for it.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers in the chat, they blackballed me too, but I ain't gonna talk about them. They know who they are.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Hey, I want to say something real quick. I saw Kenneth Johnson, and then I'm giving Kenneth Johnson a shout out. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I used to do? I used to get Kenneth on phone calls with me, and one night, me, Kenneth, and Drew,
Mm-hmm.
we called Chris Bird about, I say, 10 o'clock our time. You know, it's 8 o'clock over there, and he's in California. We got off the phone with Chris Bird at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Sheesh, that was a good conversation.
Man, he was telling us some stuff you would not believe.
Oh,
And I mean, dude, I'm telling you, to sit in on that phone call, he was just telling us and dropping gems and stuff like that. So as I say, shout out to Kenneth Johnson in this chat room, man. And
yeah,
even Bruce Goes, man.
my
Me and
man.
Bruce Goes been on some calls before. You know, we talked about 2 or 3 fighters in one day, man. And the other day
Mm-hmm.
we talked with Israel Cardona, man. So Bruce, that's my dude right there too. So as I
Yeah.
see the, yeah. So what's going on, Callie? I see Callie in there, man.
Kelly
So
and slid through. So we are at this point. We finna go on and just
go
jump
ahead.
into that. To you look, go and jump into that messy shit because you can't have all the good
Yeah, without the, I
Without
got
the
you.
bad. You know
Yeah,
what I'm talking about?
yep.
And being that again, I don't know how many times I gotta keep telling folks. Me and Chick done known each other for a very long time. And where that comes, where there are multiple stories of some messy ass shit involuntarily has happened. Trick was around when a lot of the shit came through. When I got fucked over, motherfuckers in my chat right now, they fucked over me. And I hadn't really even talked to him about it. I haven't mentioned it to him or anything. So I know the backlash that I caught based on a lot of shit because individuals were told what to do, and they listen very well. But as far as with you, when motherfuckers were, kicked out or, they left or anything like that, did you have any recourse, as far as backlash that happened to motherfuckers you might have been cool with that may have left, you know, or got kicked out or whatever, however the story that they want to spin it versus the story that they want to spin it. Have you been caught in the middle of that shit before? And what did you have, what you do about it? Unless you want me to tell my shit first.
You go first.
I knew it. So, I mean, I've mentioned a little bit before, with, Lion Killer, aka World Breaker, before, the fallout with that. I was on platforms and shit, and the motherfuckers shit on me because, he left. He didn't get kicked out. He left on his own free will. And I took on an entire chat,
Yeah.
a very popular
Me
chat.
too. Me too. Yeah, we go. Okay,
Like
yeah.
I think you might have been in there that day
Yeah.
that I took on the entire chat, me against all of them. That I'm going toe to toe with every single one of them in the motherfucking chat to where the content creator stopped his show to address what the fuck was going on. And I don't know about y'all, but when it comes to a content creator that has a lot of subs and you're one person going against many, and my back is against the wall and I'm still holding my own against every single one of them, baby,
Mhm.
I'm battle tested. I don't know motherfuckers that can stand there and take the shit that I took and stand there and talk your shit back. And then I was taking off panels. I mean, even, hey, motherfuckers texting, yeah, I wasn't on that panel no more either. But it is what the fuck it is. Because that's what happened. And it was because of that. It was nothing that I did. It was because of that. And what's up, BF? What's up, big bro? But at the end of the day, it was backlash, because of how I was brought around and he brought me around. And because he brought me around, a lot of these motherfuckers shit on me because of him. And see, and the cold part about it, I don't even talk to his ass no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk to him. But they shit on me and cut me. They pretty much cut my water off when I was first starting off, trying, know people, get to know everybody. I'm from Texas, and it's rare that they didn't found some puppets in Texas, and they want to push puppets, because that's what the fellas want to do because they want to put chicks against each other, and motherfuckers don't even have enough sense to know when they're being used. But I mean, hey, fellas, I mean, hey, if that's what y'all wanted to do, that shit. But the original is right here. Y'all better know it. The original is right fucking here. But they shit on me all the time for them.
Yeah.
And I'm still here. Still been loyal. Still sub to these motherfuckers that shit on me. I don't go to the channels very often, but I'm still here. And for that type of shit to happen, it ain't a damn thing that any man on YouTube can tell me about loyalty, integrity,
Mhm.
because I've done that and more battle tested than any man than what I've seen on YouTube because they don't do shit like that. They want to go back and forth with motherfuckers. They want to blast motherfuckers. I don't have to do all that. Never did, never have. And I was put on because I was collateral damage because of the shit. And now I've been collateral damage for the second time about some shit that ain't got nothing to do with me. But y'all's leaders tell y'all what to do, and a lot of y'all motherfuckers want to go for it. And then y'all shit on us as women. Now, as far as Trick, like I said, you done been around. The shit I done pointed out, what if you want to vouch for it and say what you done seen, fall for it. By all means, go for it. And as far as speak on your experience when, the shit comes in, when the bullshit happens, and you then at that point you gotta, lace your bootstraps up and be like, you know what, I'm still finna do what the fuck I need to do because I am who the fuck I am.
Yeah, I'm funny. I'm glad you mentioned that. Was with that situation there, like I said, my thing was the mess that was going on in his chat rooms, and one thing that upset me and pissed me off was that, a certain individual was like, hey man, let's squash it. Me and you gonna be cool. And then I didn't know anything about the Discord at the time, but something told me to go and download it. So I go back and download the Discord and I see that person talking shit about me, talking shit about World Breaker. After he sit there and said that me and him was cool.
I got shit on this phone about the Discord. It's right
I screenshotted that shit.
Phone. I got it too. And I wasn't even a part of the Discord. But
I screenshotted that shit, man. And like, my thing is, at the end of the day, an apology will go a long way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Apology go a long way, depending on what you do to the person or what do to people.
Apologize because they don't see what they did was wrong.
Yeah,
they see what they did because they were followers instead of leaders.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Well, this individual, when he found out he was wrong, and the guys wouldn't vouch for him, I guess he came to his senses, and I get a message on Facebook to do it for a Facebook request. I'm like. So he said he wanted to talk, and we talked, and we cool now. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you may have to see me one day.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something I want to talk about too.
Go ahead, talk your shit on it.
And everybody in the chat room. Y'all listen to what I'm saying.
Now, these are the part that y'all motherfuckers belong to.
Yeah,
it really fucking operates. So y'all might want to rethink your game plan. Not telling you what to do, but just know if you don't know, you about to find out.
Let me just say one thing before you continue, Trick. Y'all are better than me because that apology shit don't work with me, man. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm probably the most least violent one up here on the panel.
You are. Definitely, you are. You definitely.
Oh man,
you put out some fires too. Talk, while I was talking to your ass, before, the current was going on. Yeah, you didn't put out some motherfucking fires. Like, we don't do that. And what I said, man, fuck all that. We need to do some shit. We gotta face some. And but you was like, calm in a motherfucker. I'm like, and I shit out the child. You didn't have a baby, I did. How the fuck y'all more patient than a motherfucker than my ass? I'm gonna have it one day. I don't know when, but I'm gonna get it. Go ahead.
Well, at the end of the day, and I'm just being honest with everybody, man. Somebody is gonna get killed behind this shit. It's coming. Somebody gonna get killed. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I was in Vegas, I was with 3 people, and they was looking for one individual. And this came out that one person mouth. I'm not bullshitting. He said, if I see him, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. And it's somebody that be in these chat rooms cheerleading. Somebody gonna fuck around, they're gonna get hurt, they're gonna get hurt bad. And the thing about it is, man, we all got kids, we all got a family. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about people getting into it over a damn opinion. That's like me. I'm gonna ask myself a question. This is just me. If Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford fight the day of tomorrow, I think Terrence Crawford gonna beat Earl Spence. That's my opinion.
Yeah, you can have that.
That's my opinion. That don't make me a bad person. You know what I'm saying? I just feel that Terrence Crawford will beat Earl Spence. It don't have nothing to do with the accident. It don't have anything to do with his eye. I just feel that Terrence Crawford will win the fight. If Earl Spence knocked Terrence Crawford out in the first round, fuck it, he knocked him out.
Right. Exactly.
What the fuck? He knocked him out. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion.
And and there's a difference between fans and CBD sexuals. Big difference. Them CBD sexuals, they want to talk about men and women. Let me just say that because it's a females, annoying ass female.
Yeah, talking to Callie. Yes, me.
You know what I'm talking about? They just be talking, but yeah, go ahead. What's up?
I'm gonna cut y'all. I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut y'all, but I'm looking at what Callie said. Me and him spoke about that. Somebody gonna get killed behind this shit. It's and the problem is, man, that shit about nigga roll up on me. It's gonna be on and popping. You're not gonna see it, bro. You gonna see it when you gonna see it's coming because
I got the screenshots of it. Trust me. If you want me to send them to you, all I gotta do is plug up that motherfucking phone and I can send you. I got the screenshots. Now, the question may be, how in the hell did I get the screenshots when I wasn't even a part of it? Just know, fellas talk a lot more than females. Just know that.
Hey, quick. Shout out to George Jakovic in the chat room. What's going on, George? I see you.
Thank you for coming through.
HPO producer.
Hey, look, check us out tomorrow. The Queen's gonna cook. Thank you for coming through, George.
I agree with you, Trey. Somebody is
coming
getting hurt badly.
Somebody gonna get hurt, and I'm telling you.
Unfortunate. It's very unfortunate that
over a boxing opinion, bro.
Right.
Because, think about what I just said. Over a boxing opinion. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Yeah, and the way I see it is this. And I mean, I only know one way to speak about the shit. So I mean, fellas, y'all got to walk. Whether I need to slow walk your speed your ass up, you gonna understand what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, majority of fellas on here got females. They got baby mamas that they may be with, or chicks that they may almost want to consider marrying or whatever. If you go to jail or you die, another man is going to be with her, and another man is going to be raising your children. That's how you have to look at it. Now, do you want to be here raising your children, or do you want another dude to be here raising your kids and smashing the chick that you quote unquote say you love, but you messing with other chicks on? I'm just trying to figure it out, because that's how you have to understand and look at it.
And that's for y'all, because I got a harem. I'm good.
You know what I'm talking about? Because hey, fellas like to impress fellas, and they want to say what they can and can't do. And from what I see, it's a lot of fellas that like to brag about what they can or cannot do. And some people are very conflicted when it comes to being married or with somebody, and they want other people. They're conflicted. My thing is, get a divorce or go be fucking single so you can do what you want. But you have to understand, at the end of the day, if something still happens to you, another man is going to be raising your children. So you have to understand and take your pick. Do you want to be alive raising your children, or you want to be dead or in jail trying to raise your children while still another man is going to raise your children? Is what it boils down to. Point blank, period. And that's what people have to understand, because there's no need to argue. There's no need to yell and act stupid and act like y'all ain't got no fucking home training. But it's always the men that act like this. We don't act like that. What happened? What happened to it? Go ahead, Trey.
I ain't said the last part again. I'm sorry.
I was like, but it's always the men that act like this instead of us being. We have a uterus.
Yeah.
We are supposed to be the emotional individuals. But it's a lot of emotional ass little dudes out here in
Yeah.
YouTube land. And it's the reason why I call it YouTube land, because YouTube land, you can be whomever you want to be,
Yeah.
whenever you want to be, at the time you chose to be it. That don't mean anybody who knows you personally, been knowing you for 10 years. It's not happening on YouTube.
Mm.
You can be who you
Well,
want to be.
well, the thing about that, Queen, I think Trick Nolta, you've been to a lot of these events, man. I've been to a lot of events, man. These same people that talk like that don't talk like that in person.
Yep,
No, they
that's what I'm
don't.
saying.
No, they
That's what
don't.
I'm saying. They full of shit. They full of shit. And I'm like, y'all might want to shut up and stop being keyboard warriors, because all this blasting each other, fellas, we don't even do that. And the fellas try to put the females against each other and use some females as pawns. And we don't even acknowledge each other in the chats. If you take a look at the chats, we don't even talk to each other. But we're not against each other. We don't have a problem with each other. We just don't fuck with each other. So why can't some of the fellas just take what we do? We can be in chats with motherfuckers we don't fuck with and be cool.
Mhm.
They don't speak to us. They don't speak to me. I don't fucking speak to you. I'm not mad at you because I don't fuck with you. I just don't talk to your ass because your ass don't fucking talk to me.
Hmm.
But if you knew the truth, while the fellas picked y'all's asses as pawns, then you may not want to talk to them motherfuckers anyway. But that's neither here nor there. That's right, Ashley. It's tradition.
Hmm.
They just lucky I ain't messy because I met a lot of these folks. I'd be like, damn, bro. If people really know how y'all were in person, golly.
Hmm.
All that
I
shit you
would.
talking, you ain't about shit.
I would. Am, have done, will do, will continue to do.
And think about this. Look who we at. Look who we talking about. We're not even talking about boxing. We're not talking about fights. We're talking about people getting beat, possibly getting killed. Because this is what it's
Exactly.
become to. And this is why you can't get Bud over here for an interview.
Ooh,
That
go
is,
and stick on that. Why won't Bud? Why
we
won't
can't
CBD come through?
you can't get Demetrius Andrade over here because them guys watch what go on these channels. Trust me, I know. They as bad as people don't care for the Charlo brothers, who would not want them to come on their channel and get an interview? Say what you want to say.
I'd appreciate
Say
it.
what you want to
I
say.
got
Them
some
guys,
questions.
they watch what go on, and guess what they do? You got people like Ellie Setback laughing at what we're doing because they know them guys don't come to them. They ain't not gonna come to us. They the ones getting the interview. And when people go and say things about them fighters, it makes it harder for me to try to get the guys to come to these platforms.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go to somewhere where nobody actually likes that person to actually talk to the fighter. That's
Yep.
why I
And
gotta
it's
go.
unfortunate. And how many? And the thing is, when you get accused of being a part of something that you are not, how much more difficult is it for you?
Very difficult. I reached out to Andros Camp a while back to get an interview, and I'm not gonna say the name, but they said that hey man, I would I would have him, we would come talk to you, but at the same time, it's like you know we seen you on this person's channel, and they was making videos and stuff about my boy, so I
Mm-hmm.
can't come over there. Oh, it is.
That's,
That's tough right there, man. That's real tough.
that's a
You know
hard
what though,
deal.
Trick? You know
Go
what
ahead.
though, Trick? Some of them are too emotional, bro. You got boxers, man, that all they want is, a little bit of, time on the air, man, and they're not gonna care about that kind of stuff. So I think some of these boxers are too emotionally soft as well. I know that what you're saying is true and it's part of it, but some of them go overboard with it, man. You know what I'm saying? which is why I don't bend the knee. Now you know that already from the background with me, man. I like, dog, bro. I don't need nobody on my channel, goddamn. You know, somebody want to come on. Well, the ones that come on my channel, they fall in my lap. They ask me. They come through a different, perspective because somebody's sending them over to. I don't ask them. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason I don't. So I'm like, bro, I do not need a boxer on my channel, bro.
Right.
If they come, cool. If they don't, I'm cool. Because you got to understand that some of them, although you are right, some of these people go overboard, and I don't blame them for not going on certain channels. But some of them are just too emotional and don't accept constructive criticism at the same time.
Mm-hmm. But my thing, Connor, is it's one thing to give criticism, but when you go out there and straight, sold and shit on the fighter because he's not doing what you want him to do, that's when it's really a big problem, So that's what I don't like.
Yeah,
but
like the whole thing is like I would love for I have a list of individuals that I would love to speak with, but I know because again, someone who's learning and still learning. Like I have tons of questions. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I got questions, and I can send a text or a phone call to anybody on my panel, to some of the motherfuckers in my chat. Ash, I can send questions, and somebody finna reply to my ass as soon as possible. Somebody gonna tell me something. And that's the thing. I'm not ashamed to admit if it's something I don't know, and I'm not going to go along with it. But where you have nowadays is to go along, get along, where motherfuckers just jump on this train and they don't know their head from their asses from what I've seen. And a lot of shit that's being dropped be lies. And I've only seen, heard, because I'm not sub to those particular channels. It's only been a few individuals that I've heard call out the channels. What's that, Ricky Williams, that have, and Brent Fox, that have put out some content that was just wrong as all out those. And it's only a few people that have actually called them motherfuckers out. And from those individuals that are calling the content creators out on their lives, they have gotten blocked. And it's only a few. And I will say, Conor Loco, he's one of the few, very few content created about that much. See that? Yeah, right there. Who have, if they put something out that may have been incorrect, they're gonna go back on and correct the wrong. Not everybody does it. And I will say a very specific individuals, meaning plural, multiples, that put out some shit they be wrong as all out those. And a lot of motherfuckers out here that you be skinning and grinning and clapping it up with them and be telling them motherfuckers they right, knowing good and goddamn well they be wrong as hell with the information. Uh-oh. Trick, is that you coming back? Did you drop off?
My laptop.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
Damn, is it two of me on there? How did that happen?
There you go.
Oh shit.
Gotcha. There you go. About some shit that they done dropped, and the shit.
Damn, I got a body double.
Oh yeah, I got you. And the shit be wrong as hell, and they don't correct it. But it is, like I say, Trick has Conor Loco has corrected his shit. And Trick, I know if I have any questions, I know for a fact I can hit your ass up and you finna set me straight. And be like, hey, if Ash is working and she can't get to me, and Gabe is working, he can't get to me, I know I can get to Conor Loco. I know I can get to Trick. My circle is very about this fucking small of the individuals that if I got questions that I'm going to hit up. So I already know. So with that being said, what do y'all say as far as Trick and Conor Loco? What do you guys say when it comes to specific individuals that y'all know be putting out wrong information that just be wrong as hell?
Mm.
Wrong as hell. Wrong as all our dogs.
Hold on, quick. I'm trying to fix my phone, man.
Do? Okay.
Man, I'm having phone difficulties.
Okay, if you want to fall off and come back, let me know.
No, I'm just trying to make it while I see myself.
Okay, I
Yep,
got you.
yep, yep.
So
Nah,
what do y'all do with that when y'all know for a fact that
shit.
motherfuckers is dropping wrong information? Do you try to hit them up, or do you wait a day or so and then
I,
you drop a live and you give the
the
correct information?
thing about it is, quick, that when I do see it and I see it repetitively, I know it's clickbait. That it's all about views. It ain't about putting out the right information. So I just don't watch it no more. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm
You
unsub to
know,
those channels.
because I'm like, damn, if you doing this and continuously doing it, I could see making a mistake once or twice, but when you constantly doing it every single day,
Mm.
that lets me know you're doing it for views and you don't care if it's right or wrong or whatever. Usually, when I put out information, I got information directly from the horse's mouth. And once in a blue moon, shit changes. So then I got to say, hey, I said this and now everything's changed. So this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? But I usually don't speak until I know something to be factual.
I'm gonna say, certain individuals, even though they got plaques and shit, them motherfuckers be lying to motherfucker too.
Mm.
I
Oh,
don't know, man. I don't
I
know. That's
do. I
crazy.
know
That's
that for
crazy.
a fact. But but look, what you want?
They don't.
You want me to send you some screenshots of shit? The shit
Nah,
be
the thing
wrong than a
about it is
motherfucker.
the truth is not popular though, Quee. That's the
It's
thing.
unfortunate,
That's the
which is why
thing.
I use that word, very unfortunate, because we have become a society. Now, when I grew up, I fell out of motherfucking tree and broke my motherfucking arm, and my mom and my dad like, "Get your ass up." Yeah, but before my daddy scooped me up and realized my arm was broke, get up, ain't nothing wrong with you. But I literally fell. I can't tell you how far I fell, but I was hanging upside down in a tree, but dangling by my legs because I thought I had a grip. And the branch broke and I fell and broke my arm. But
Mm,
they was like, get up. And I was like, okay, why not? Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm gonna get up. And my arm was broke. So I still got up. But you know, that's the society that I grew up in. While, as adults, that society does not exist because you got to cater to motherfuckers. And when did, I don't want to say, because, as women, we do love when men can, express themselves. We do love and we do enjoy every minute of you being able to express yourself. But keep in mind, I have a uterus. Men don't.
Mm.
I mean, unless y'all know something I don't know. But I have a uterus for a reason. That means by law, I can be as emotional as I want to be.
Right.
Fellas, you don't have to, you know, do what's being done, to get your point across. You don't have to, as I call it, because I say, hell, I even say my mom, depending on the day, bitch and complain. It's men bitching and complaining and whining. And when did that become okay? Because I could say my granddaddy, I could say my dad, my uncles, they didn't bitch and complain or whine. They were a few words. And, my granddaddy say something, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna look, see what he got to say. All right, granddad, are you finna go back outside and get on that grill, or are we done for today? And can I get some watermelon? That was kind of my thing. So, a man, a few words, but it is a lot of talking ass men slash emotional. What do y'all say to those specific types of emotional and talking ass men out here on YouTube? And I'm finna drink my drink because I almost killed my bottle.
Let me go first on that one. One thing I can say is, you know, I go to, and I've kind of limited myself to where I've been going on these channels because
You have.
it's instead of me watching people getting emotional and getting all upset in their feelings, I could be going to the next fighter trying to,
Hmm.
do that or whatever. But I want to say this: as far as we talking about people put, you say people put out false information, I'm gonna say this: when Anthony Joshua was here in Houston, I had the scoop on that, big time scoop,
Mm-hmm. I know because
and
you told me about it, and I didn't say shit.
I went and checked the internet. I checked just about everybody I'm subscribed to, and I gave the information to a certain person. And they put it out, and I said, I want somebody to say, "Man, I'm the first one to say this and say that." I'm gonna get on their channel and I'm gonna super chat and call them a lie, and I'm gonna send them the picture I got. Cause I was laying in the bed asleep, and Dominic Gwynn sent me a picture of him and Anthony Joshua hanging out at Ronnie Shields' gym. I'm like, what? I said, he training with y'all? He's like, yeah. So I've been having the information. Like I say,
Yep.
I could have went and reported that. Like, I mean, not necessarily on my little channel. I got like 5 subscribers, but I was doing somebody a favor by, hey, look, go put this information out. And then once they did it, I gave it to another person, and people started coming to this chat room, and they never even been in this chat room before, trying to find some information out.
Yep.
You know,
and I remember when you told me, I ended up waiting. It was like maybe 3 days after, because it was then people was dropping it, and I was like, okay. Then I shared it on my show, but I didn't say his name. I just said, Charlo was training with somebody else, and people like, what's his name? What's his name? I can't tell you because I hadn't heard anybody drop his name yet. They didn't get it right. They came close, but they didn't get it right. But I wouldn't fill in the blanks. I just, I shared it after individuals had dropped that Charlo had, a new trainer. And, and I was like, they were like, what's his name? I can't tell you. And it's like, y'all really had no idea where I could have gotten that from. I just had to wait about 3 days before somebody else dropped it because I'm not gonna sit here and if I'm not supposed to drop it, I'm not gonna be the first one. I'm gonna wait until and on that, and which was funny because that Friday about 3 or 4 people dropped it, but they did not say that trainer's name at all, which means I'm not gonna drop his name. And I never did. I was just like, oh, I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name. But all I can tell is Charlo is not with his old trainer. He got somebody new. That's all I can tell y'all. And that's all I left it as. And some motherfuckers didn't believe me. And I'm like, yeah, y'all cool. But I know what I'm talking about. But I did not drop it that day you said I was not gonna drop it. I knew, you know what I'm saying? I knew the minute you told me. I wasn't gonna question what you said. I knew what you said was correct. And I wasn't I'm not gonna do all that. I'm gonna hold my mule, as the seasoned people say. And I know a lot of folks know what that means, but I'm gonna hold my mule and I'm gonna just wait. And you know what I'm saying? And to me, that's the glory of it. Because you can sit back and see who lying.
yeah,
And you can see who's going to actually tell the truth and see if anybody that knows, see if the people are actually in the chat, see who's going to call them out. Because it's a lot of people that just going to tell money. Let me tell money. They're just going to give money and motherfuckers ain't telling the truth. And it's like, how you keep getting motherfucker bread and they just be lying like a motherfucker. And you got people that tell the truth and y'all don't want to donate to them, but you could donate hundreds of dollars a day to motherfuckers that be lying. I'm like, bruh, if y'all knew, I just, I hold on to shit. I don't say shit. Because I'm not gonna say shit. If I give you my word, I'm not gonna blast this shit. But I will say, after today, I am, female Al Heyman. I'm kind of like Casper around this motherfucker. I'll be making some shit shake. We still in deals left and right around this motherfucker.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Not to toot my own horn, but
I'm gonna have to drop off and shit. Get a little late for me. I sent it
All
in the
right, kind of
chat and
logo.
stuff like
You
that,
good
man.
night. Get you some rest, dog.
Yeah, dog, I'm gonna fall out back in the chat. Ricky, man, Ricky. People do tell you things, man. Sometimes you just don't, believe it, bro. Come on, bro, man. I'm saying I be trying to tell folks things and they don't be believing me. But shout out to everybody.
Appreciate you. Yeah, my thing is, I got some ideas and some shit cooking because I wanted to get Ash her recognition because she is solely slept on. I wanted to get you, Trick, some recognition because you were solely slept on. and you need your motherfucking recognition because you contribute a lot. And I want people to appreciate you like I appreciate you. I
Thank
mean,
you.
oh, no problem. You ain't gotta thank me. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I tell everybody. You ain't gotta thank me. Shit, it is what it is. What look, what's understood ain't gotta be said. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I hold you to high, to very high regard. So what's up, TZ Frank? So when I speak with you, we can speak shit. I think we used to speak every day, and then with work and life and shit happening, shit. Even now when we talk, it may be 1 or 2 days a week, and we speaking for 3 hours, and
Right?
shit, it's no motherfucking problem. Like it's no dull moment. And when that time comes, for you to bring your ass out here, or me to bring my ass out there, just be known, it's not going to be a lot of people with me. I don't roll in packs for nobody. I roll solo dolo or maybe one or two with me. That's how I operate. I don't roll in packs. Packs are unattractive. Just fellas, just so y'all know. Y'all be trying to look intimidating and shit don't work. Y'all look like fucking
Well,
gazelles. Y'all are unattractive in the packs. It just doesn't work. I don't know what type of motherfucker y'all fucking with, but y'all can't fuck with motherfuckers I know. But Trick, do you have, as far as anything, any instances that took place you want to speak on, back in the day, as far as right now, or anything you want to shed light on for individuals that just don't know you as an individual? I mean, I know you as a person. I'm not gonna tell anybody shit. If y'all know Trick, you do. If you don't, that's your fault. I'm gonna tell y'all.
well, like I said, I'm open to talk to anybody. I
Mhm.
think you know, especially like this what we got going on here. What we got going on here is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? We got,
You my
you know,
dog.
the as they say, new media, whatever you want to call it, new media, whatever. You know, we the one that's pushing this boxing. We're pushing it
Hmm.
because them guys like Dan Raphael and Steve Kim and all them guys right there, them guys old news.
Yep.
And my thing is they don't report the truth. You know, regardless of who can get the information first, who can get the information second, whoever can get the information last. We get the information out, or and it bangs on these airwaves right here on YouTube. Like I can tell you right now, Scrapbook Boxing can go on it on Max Kellerman's show and run him under the table.
I know he can. Oh
Kurt
my
Anderson can get on Max
scrapbook
Kellerman's
is
and
it
run
to
him under
me.
the table. Stormy B Man can get on um Max Kellerman's channel and run him under the table. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of us that can get on TV and probably commentate or fight better than what we're getting
Hmm.
on TV now. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing I've been
Absolutely.
pushing for. Like why Michael Nunn and Kevin Kelly
I
don't
remember
have commentating
him.
jobs. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
remember Michael Nunn.
Yeah, he don't got a commentating job, and you constantly get this bias from these guys that's calling these fights. It gets to the point now. I cut the volume down because they'll be like, "Oh, this punch landed. Punch didn't land."
Hmm.
When I was watching Canelo versus Caleb Plant, I had the TV like I could barely hear it, but I was kind of cut the volume down. And Canelo threw like an uppercut. I don't remember which round it was. He threw an uppercut and caught Caleb Plant like on his arm. And
Hmm.
I think Al Bernstein was like, "Man, look at that thunderous uppercut by Canelo. That wasn't no thunderous uppercut because he blocked it on his arm." So that type of
Man, you know how
commentary,
they do.
yeah. And Al Bernstein, he used to be good back in the day when he was on ESPN with Dave Bontempo commentating fights. Al Bernstein used to be very, very good, but he changed all of a sudden.
You know how
So
they
like I
do.
say, we're on here pushing this boxing. pushing his
Absolutely.
content and getting it out. You know, regardless of who you like or who you don't like,
Tell the truth.
you still get you got good you still have good boxing talk on both spectrums. I just don't like the name calling and all the other kind of stuff. Because my thing is, if you see that person in real life, or you gonna say what you saying to that person that you've been saying to them in the chat room. And one reason why a lot of this stuff hadn't happened is because we all on different sides of the earth. You know.
Let me ask you this. So let me ask you this, and this is just, not even me trying to be a dickhead, honestly.
No, go ahead.
But when it comes to individuals, because we had mentioned it a while ago, a lot of people, and then Gabe, did a video earlier. Why is it that individuals, when it comes to Spence, why is it that they, I guess, have the nerve to try to say what he's ready for or what he's not ready for, or they want to talk about the behavior and the things that he does that has nothing to do with boxing? Because what you do outside of boxing, when you ain't training after you don't want to fight or anything, that's your own time. That's called, off season to me. I've seen you do the fuck you want to do. I don't give a shit what you do. But when you got a fight lined up and you ready to do this, hey, and he training, Spence is serious and he training. So why is it that when individuals now they talk about, oh, I hope this is good, I hope that's good, I hope this ain't no problem, they want to talk about everything other than his ability to fight. If the man say he does not need a tune-up, why does grown ass men feel the need to say he need a tune-up? If he didn't fucking say it, why do you feel you gotta say it? Make that make sense.
You know what? A lot of stuff that Errol Spence has done outside the ring has came into the ring. When he's, like I remember when somebody gave him an interview, and they asked him about him having an accident. I think it was Brian Kenny, and to me that was disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? This man just got in a car accident. At least you could say was, hey, Earl, we know you had a tough accident. How are you doing mentally and physically?
Right. You would think.
You ask a question like that. And that's unfortunate for Earl that, if he feels that, or people feel, however he need to take a tune up or whatever. Like I say, I like Earl Spence. Don't get me wrong. I have heard some things about him outside of boxing. Like I say, some fighters live a fighter's lifestyle. Some fighters don't. Some you can't do one, and you can't do it in between. You gotta leave. You gotta live the lifestyle, or you don't live it. Now, from what I've heard in the past about Earl, he hadn't been doing that. But at the same time, nobody has exploited that in the ring yet. Nobody's came in the ring and actually took advantage of, what's going on. Because what I heard behind the scenes, one reason why Danny Garcia's dad was mad at Danny a whole lot is because he really wanted Danny to go out there and jump on Earl to see where he's at.
Yeah.
Physically.
I remember that. And he
wanted him to go out there and jump on him, but Danny didn't.
Yep.
He wasn't able
to do it. He couldn't figure it out. Like the timing, he couldn't get the timing right. Because I was at that fight. I was there. He just couldn't do it. So, that's the thing that, really bothers me because, being that, I used to play ball and I'm, football athletes, period.
And because y'all, by the way, I talked to Earl's barber.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I talked to Earl's barber sometimes. So he give me little stuff here and there. But like I say, just it's unfortunate for him that people are talking about his lifestyle, but at the same time, if you kind of putting yourself out there for people to say it, They're gonna
Right.
say it.
You know,
So
you
you
can't have the good without the bad. So
can't have the good without the bad.
But my
You
thing is,
know.
don't you can't sit here and try to tell a grown ass man what he's ready for, what he ain't. And I got this from Ash. I listen to the fighters. If the fighters say, "Look, motherfucker, I'm ready," okay, cool. If motherfucker say, "I don't need a tune-up fight, I need to do this," I then shit, let's go do this shit. And that's what I'm gonna roll with that. I'm not gonna listen to individuals because I've seen individuals refuting what doctors have told Spence. Is doctors that then cleared him because he's 100% clear, so he can go do his thing. And they're still bitching and complaining. Oh, what's wrong with his eye? Bitch, fuck you and your eye.
Yeah.
I know individuals who I go like this, like a motherfucker.
Right.
This should be like it goes that way. So, and I know them personally. It goes over there, and I'm like, are you talking to me or are you talking to somebody behind me? And I do that because I'm a dickhead, but I do them like that quite often. Why would I not? They're looking at me and I goes that way. So yeah, I'm gonna do it. But it's just individuals that are more concerned about with Spence, and I'm like, Spence say he good, yeah, okay, then fuck what anybody else is talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the way that I see it. And I'm not gonna jump on the go along, get along. I'm not a part of the like everybody else. I have a mind. I think for
Mm-hmm.
myself, and I'm. It's not part of the. Oh, if she hasn't boxed or he hasn't boxed, they don't have an opinion. Which I'm not going to mention individual's name, but that shit's out there. I'm sorry. It's like, baby, if I'm taller than you, I'm 5'7.5". If you 5'7" and below, which means I can see this much of your forehead and above, or I can look at the top of your forehead and down, baby, your opinion means absolutely nothing to me. How am I gonna respect you? I can see the top of your head. I don't respect you. I've even for the individuals that are taller than me, I've looked up to them and I walked up to them and told them, you ain't shit either, and walked the fuck away. I've done that in real life, which is I'm only 5'7.5". I've done that. And even I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, Ricky hype prejudice. Absolutely. When my son, when he grew taller than me, I was like, hey dog, step back. You can't step close to me. You can't be trying to walk up on me and talk to me. Hey, step back. I need to step over there and talk to me so we can be eye level. Cause boy, real quick. That's what's gonna happen. Real quick. So, that's just how I see it. And when it comes to certain things, you can't just put it out here. I think I'm just gonna believe you and disregard what a real life fighter says and what his doctor says. If real strong, if Spence doctor says he's clear, his second opinion say he's clear, his third opinion says they're clear. Why in the hell am I going to deliberately say Earl Smith ain't cool? No, fuck all that. Man down. Look, what they say in basketball, hand down, man down. We finna get it done. Hey, let's talk shit. I'm here for it. But it's very few fellas that operate like that. You know what I'm talking about? So, and that's my whole thing is you have to understand if Earl say he cool, he good. If CBD got what he got going on, let him figure that out because we clearly done laid this bitch out 7 days from Sunday. We didn't even read the motherfucking contract, and me and Ash been right since last Saturday. We didn't even read the motherfucking contract. Y'all go back and listen to the show. We didn't even read we didn't have eyes on the contract, and we have not been wronged yet.
Right.
We have been 1,000% correct. Ash is 5'10".
Okay, okay.
Look, let me tell you, on paper, like in the newspaper, when I was in the newspaper, I'm 5'10". Okay. In real life, 5'7.5". We ain't gonna talk about it. It's cool. Either way, I can put some heels on, I can be 5'10", or I can wear these flats. I'm 5'7.5", but that's the truth. And when people look at me, they're like, "Oh, you're not 5'10". I was like, "Then nobody ask your motherfucking ass no way, but you about to catch a 2-piece to the face.
Mm.
I'm about to make sure your ass touching 94 feet of hardwood, so don't even worry about it." I play ball. That's what happens. That's what you do. So, Trick,
Yeah.
is there anything else, before, because we'd have been on for an hour 45? Is there anything else you want to add on? Any stories, any extra gems you want to drop on us? Because my whole thing was I literally wanted to make sure that I put you out there because you deserve acknowledgement for the shit that you do, for the conversation that you hold on the back end, for motherfuckers that have no idea about. They have no idea. I know what you do because I've been around and I've known you for a while. But motherfuckers who don't know, is there anything else, anything you want to drop out there? Because y'all motherfuckers can't just drop and ask me, "Hey, let me get this." This shit's not gonna fucking work. So don't do it, people. Don't do it. I told y'all, I might as well label myself as the female Al Heyman at this point because I'm gonna make some shit shake. But you know, should make sure y'all, just Trick, do your thing.
I
And
look at the chat room. Kendall Johnson say drop a gem. You know what? All I want to say is, man, like I say, we got something great going. All of us. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what I do, I can't do it without y'all. You know what I'm saying? To me, we all working together because I know a lot of people don't deal with a lot of the old school fighters, but it's just boxing in general. It's boxing in general. And a lot of people that's on the other spectrum, they jealous of what we got. I know about stuff like this, man. Like I say, just what Bruce Gold said, he sent me a message and said George hopped in the chat room.
Yeah.
Like I say, Georgia HBO producer. What he doing over here with us? They just showed you.
I was like,
I mean, you look at it, like I say, that's boxing love right there. You know what I'm saying? And
I appreciate him for coming through.
Wow, man. I mean,
him to come through and fuck with me of all people. He did me.
That's love. That's love right there. You don't get no better than that. Like I say, and then everybody, even with the chat room, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't been one. I've been looking at the chat. It ain't been one negative comment. Ain't been one nigga. Ain't nobody said nothing crazy. Not that I could see. Nobody said nothing crazy. People speaking to me. People speaking to you. People bigging you up. People bigging me up. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's about right here. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I enjoyed myself. I done had some fun. And I mean, if that's dropping a gem, I hope, I hope that's, what y'all looking for. Like I say, Ricky, I seen Ricky Williams had put some stuff in there, and he was kind of commenting about, he the same way. Like, he ain't got time for no BS. Man, we come in to talk boxing. You know what I'm saying? We come in to talk boxing, and to have fun. Because at the end of the day, these fighters that people are gassing up, like I say, and they boosting themselves up and putting this information out. Like I say, some of it is true, some of it is false, and it's like they stay on it, and I'll be like, okay, wow, okay, that's what they reported, and it gets to the point where you be like, this guy was putting out false information. What's the point of me going over and listening to him? He putting out false information. And people loading him up with super chats. You know what I'm saying? Here we over here. Like I say, I don't really get no donations. And that's fine. I don't ask for anything. But Drew be like, hey man, y'all hit that man Cash App up. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But that ain't the point. The point of it is I want to make sure that we all, hopefully get along. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like I say, somebody will end up getting messed up behind this.
Foul play.
It's coming. I'm telling you. So
It is.
And
It
and
is.
unfortunately,
Man.
you don't want that to happen. But that's what I kind of see coming. But one more thing for you want to get out here or whatever. Earl Spence and Ugas is fighting in Dallas, April the 16th.
Yeah, baby.
I'm I'm gonna be there. Lauren say the same. I'm gonna be there. So
Look. When I tell you, if I leave my house and I bust a right, get to one line and bust a right, I'm looking at Jerry's World because it's at we're at the top of a hill and you gotta go down the hill to get there. So just know I don't hang out with everybody.
right.
You look and you know that, and individuals in my chat, y'all know that. Um, I will have something planned for the few individuals that I rock with. I will have all the drink we need, all the entertainment we need. I will have that. All y'all have to do is get her and get your room. Everything else, we're gonna make some shit shake. And no, I'm not part of a big ass group. They can do their thing over there. I will not be over there. I'm gonna do my
Mhm.
shit over here. And I can guarantee you, them over there will not see me over here because I'm not a part of that.
You know what?
For
And one thing I want to find out too.
1,000%.
One thing I want to find out too. I'm a most of the time, like if I want some information, like for like with weigh-ins and stuff, I talk to Kevin Iole because Kevin Iole be having the lowdown
Mm-hmm.
on stuff. So hopefully that weigh-in is not close to the public.
Yeah.
That weigh-in gonna be dope. So hopefully it's not close to the
Like
public.
I'll say the last time I went when I was at the the Spence and Mikey's weigh-in, I met David Benavidez and
Okay.
when I tell y'all he was cool as shit. He was literally like just a regular person walking, "Hey, ain't you?" He was like, "Yeah." Like, ain't nothing wrong. Like he is very approachable. He does not have any personas on him. So if y'all have any any mental blocks about David Benavidez, cool as shit. He stood there and took a picture and was posing, and he was cool. He took a picture and talked. Like, goddamn. Like, damn, you talk. For real. But it is what it is. And I literally had no problem. I have no problem with David Benavidez. I'm a fan. But see, when you out here and you in Texas and the environment, it's a lot of them than us. And it's a lot of us in a crew over there and a lot of me by myself over here. So I'm gonna be me over here away from them over there. If you
Mm-hmm.
get what I'm saying without saying
Right.
that. Like, I don't fuck around with everybody. Y'all can fuck around with everybody. I don't. Out of everybody, I will say one person, two people, two individuals know my home address. Those are the individuals that come to my house. Can't nobody else come over here. Trick, you get here, I shoot it to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's how my shit operates.
Yeah, I
This
definitely want to meet you, man. Meet you
oh
in
yeah.
G5,
Oh yeah.
BTFB, man. I definitely want to meet
BFB,
y'all,
yeah,
man.
big bro. And hey, LFL player, you bring your ass there, shit. I look, fuck it. We were gonna meet up. Ricky, hit me up. I shoot you the address. Pull up. Because what I do when I do what I do over here is separate from them over there. Now individuals may do some shit over there.
Right.
One must forget those individuals that come out here, they are visitors, which means I know high yellows that are in high demand for them over there. And them high yellows are gonna be readily available. So, it's just I know some people that know some people that know some people. So the people better understand that when you come out here, you better know when you're not from out here, we are going to know that you are not from here
Mm-hmm.
and you are a easy target because you're not from here. You are a visitor from her. And out here, we home. Trick, you come out here, baby, you home.
I
And
appreciate
you
it.
know how it go.
Mm-hmm.
Is look, you gotta do like Ash do. It's tradition.
Is Ashley
Tradition.
coming?
Yeah, she right there. Look,
Oh, she coming. Okay, cool,
look,
cool.
look. We about to make we about to make some shit shake and do make some shit. Look, make some shit do what it do. But yeah, we're gonna get Ash. Ash gonna be here. And when I tell you we can like, oh my god, this shit's gonna be epic. With what I have planned in this mind that I have, this shit is gonna be amazing. And we are not gonna be a part of hundreds. We're gonna be a part of 10 to 20.
Hmm.
And that's my thing. Look, Ricky, I'd have been to Sweet Georgia Browns years ago.
Right.
Back when Sweet Georgia Browns first opened. That's when Sweet Georgia Browns used to be the shit. That's a little different. So, oh yeah, D free. Just know, uh, holla at Gabe on the back end about from your live earlier. Holla at Gabe on the back end.
Okay.
He gonna D free. He gonna fill you in,
Okay.
and he gonna let you know. Trick already up to date. Trick already know what it is. Trick, you got some last words, man?
What's that? Say it again.
You got some last words before we jump up out here?
Yeah, man. I appreciate you having me on. Man, much love to you, the chat, everybody, man. I appreciate it. Give me some shine. You know, I definitely appreciate that. And we cleared some things up that when you talk behind the scenes, and that they needed to know what's going on, what's been happening, and at the same time, you know, we shouldn't be talking about stuff like this, but we are. But it's good that we do. And like I say, man, I definitely appreciate you having me on. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna watch it again, and I ain't look too bad. I got a haircut yesterday,
Look,
but
hey,
I ain't. Hey, I ain't brushed my shit.
look,
I ain't brushed my damn hair, man. Shit, I just
look,
came on here
hey. My shit.
and
Look,
say fuck it.
I got a 7 a.m. her appointment. This
Ooh,
shit.
7 in the
Look,
morning.
yes, sir. This
Ooh,
shit gonna
boy.
be amazing.
Boy, 7 o'clock gonna come quick, boy.
Look, this shit's gonna be amazing. That's all I got to say, cause I look like somebody presentable around this motherfucker. All I gotta say is, when you know, and those of my people, cause Trick, I consider you my people,
Yeah.
and there's very few I consider my people that I'm gonna look out for. I got you. Just know, all you gotta do is get her. We're gonna go to the fight. You get that? Food, drink. We got a house. That shit is gonna already be here. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna already be here. Now for the motherfuckers that I don't fuck with, Ricky, you are not a part of those that I don't fuck with. You are a part of the group that I do. D Free, you too. Condo, you too. To the individual, Kenneth Johnson, you too. To the individuals that I do rock with, because y'all rock with me. Y'all touchdown, I'll shoot you my address. Pull up on me. I
Oh, I
guarantee
will
you.
definitely. Yeah.
Look, I guarantee you. It ain't gonna be like nothing you done ever seen before. Y'all gonna be looking at me like, and all I ask you is to look until I ask this. Cause BF just don't know.
Girl, you crazy.
Look, BF, I don't know what happened. I just know I just took the word of somebody else and got him a Long Island. He didn't know the Long Island had alcohol
Mhm.
in it, and
Oh.
it had nothing to do with me. nothing to do with me. He didn't know the Long Island iced tea had alcohol in it. That's not my fault. He drank it in like 3 gulps, and it was in like a mason jar that was about this tall,
Mm.
and it had a handle. So in the mason jar, that's like that had nothing to do with me. BF drank it in like 3 gulps, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna die. They're gonna kill me." And he was like, "Done." Like, what are we doing? Like his forehead was on the table. He couldn't even say my name. I
Mm.
was like, what the fuck just happened? But on a lighter note, we had a whole bunch of alcohol that night. BF just had one. And I had already had like 3 before he got there. And I had already
Mm.
been drinking at home. And then I didn't know he was coming. He pulled up and he had one big drink. And then Gabe and them showed up. And I was like, oh my God, they're going to kill me. And Gabe was like, what did you do? Like, I didn't do anything. And
Right?
I don't know. I didn't do anything. He had Long Island. And Biff was like, that had alcohol in it. And I was like,
Mm.
yeah, yep, it had a couple. I don't drink Long Island, but it had some shit in there. And his forehead was like, done. I'm pretty sure his tolerance is up at this point, but he's not going to drink with me ever again. He says, whatever I drink is considered gasoline that can start up a vehicle.
Mm.
So he's not going to drink with me anymore. But, it would be amazing if, y'all get here because, like I say, Ash is going to be here. Ash, get y'all, and we do some shit because, yeah, y'all know it ain't shit but to crack out the motherfucking grill. That grill
Mm-hmm.
right there in my motherfucking garage. We can make some shit shake. Y'all just let me know. And that literally is the weekend before my mom's birthday anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm already be stocking up on my alcohol. I'm already be stocking up on my food. So if we want to grill, we can make some shit shake. We can make some shit happen. We can grill, eat, go to the fight, come back over here. We can step out. We can do some shit. We got options because where I live, like I said, is not far from the stadium. Everybody, take showers, change clothes, do what you do. It's here. So, like I say, I rock with y'all. Trick, I appreciate it. I hope, I wanted to make sure I did my part to get you the recognition I felt you deserved because I've seen that you were not getting the recognition that you deserved because of some raggedy trout mouth motherfuckers. And, I felt that it was time for, some shit to be said. If they have a problem with it, direct them motherfuckers to me. If they have a problem with anything that you have said and they want to say, hey, why you didn't say this on the show? Direct them motherfuckers to me.
Yeah.
Say, look, give them my email. You know what it is, quarterhorse42 at Gmail. Send that
Mm-hmm.
shit to me and I will gladly do a session. I'll gladly do a whole stream and reply to these motherfuckers' emails. I
Mm.
have no problem with it. But I thank you for coming through.
I
I
appreciate
hope
you.
what I did, you're welcome. I hope what I did gets you the recognition that we feel that you deserve because you do a lot of shit that's on the back end. And if you need a channel or, hey, you want to do, talk some shit or whatever, hit me up. I have no problem with setting this shit up. And shit, I will go on mute and let you say yo shit. Talk your shit. I don't care. I don't give a shit what it is. Talk your shit. Let me know. Appreciate you, Jonathan Simon. Gabe, you already know what it is. Y'all know how I go. And again, y'all excuse me because my hair ain't done. I ain't
Mm.
gonna, but it will be done at 7 a.m. But we're gonna talk some shit and it's a lot of unpopular opinions. And the way I feel about unpopular opinions, you can walk that shit off, go stand in the corner and suck a nut and get over it. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm.
Because at the end of the day, it is what the fuck it is. Trick, you got some last words before we look, Jonathan Simon. I'll get with Keon. I'll get with him. Done and worried.
Yeah, last words. Yeah, just like I said, once again, thank you for letting me come on your show. I appreciate it. Um, I had fun. Also with Conor Loco, him too. I appreciate him coming on with you and talking with me and stuff like that. So, maybe hopefully we can do it again. I had a great time, and like I say, and one more thing, I put my information in your chat room. I put my
No problem.
email and I put my phone number there. If anybody want to chop it up, man, just hit me up. Text me, let me know who you is, because if I see a number I don't know who it is, I might think
You
you're a
are
bill
not gonna
collector.
answer it.
Yeah, just text me, tell me who you are, and we'll go
Text,
from there, man.
text
But I ain't got no problem
first.
talking to nobody, man. And Jonathan, Simon, yeah, this is what I want to do, man. I was gonna get Jason Papillon's son, Keon, Hasim Rockman's son, Charles Brewer's son, and probably it was somebody else's son I wanted to get.
Let us know. Hey,
And
look,
yeah,
let us
and do
know.
a second
Round
generation
robin.
thing. Yeah, like a Young Guns, something like that.
Let
And
us know. We'll be through
and
there, or you can set it
yeah,
up wherever you want to set it. Let us know. Like I say, wherever you want to set it up, let us know. We're gonna pull up, and you do some shit with us. We got you. We gonna put
okay,
your ass right on the motherfucking panel. Fuck all that behind the scenes. No, you gonna be front line in the motherfucking center.
okay, all right, yeah, Jonathan, yeah, send it to both of us, man. Send it to both of us.
Cool. All right, Jonathan Simon, appreciate you. Let me know. Like I said, we're gonna make some shit shake because I believe in showing appreciation, to where it belongs, and to the individuals that don't get shown the appreciation that I feel they deserve, because I've been around a lot longer than a lot of y'all. So I've seen a lot of shit happen. I've seen a lot of shit unfold. Like I said, I got my own phone over there that got plenty of evidence. If y'all want to see it, I'll plug that bitch up and show y'all screenshots of a lot of shit. I ain't show you the phone numbers, but y'all will be amazed. A lot of married individuals of the shit that they've been seeing, and I have screenshots of those conflicted ass individuals as well. They won't be married anymore if I display all the shit that I have. But just know, you have to understand, when you're on YouTube, it's supposed to be no women, no children. But if you put your shit on YouTube, anything goes. So you have to understand. Shut your ass up and stay out the motherfucking way. That's how you avoid shit. You got anything, Trick, before I go on and shut it down?
No, that's it. Everybody have a good night. Once again, thanks for having me on. And I'll holler at y'all later on.
Appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate it.